Hey, Nerd Nation! It's your boys, Amp, Kenny, and Steve. What's up, guys?
What's up, bro?
What's going on?
Guys, not much. I would just like to welcome Kenny, the new head coach of the Indianapolis Colts.
Literally anybody could be, apparently.
Anybody can do it.
Bro.
Let's kick it off with the craziest news of the day. The Colts fired their coach.
And that wasn't even the biggest news.
Oh, no, that was
wasn't,
expected.
Like, when that came, yeah, kind of. But like, when I came to, I was like, oh, damn. Like, they actually fired him. Like, that's big news.
Yeah.
But then they topped themselves.
By hiring
a guy with no coaching experience.
No experience.
None.
Not even on the coaching staff. Not even in the front office. Nothing.
Not even high school.
Saturday.
He was on his couch and they called him. They're like,
Hall
hey,
of
you trying to
Fame
coach
center.
on Sunday?
Say, hey, are you doing anything this Sunday? No, you want to coach?
This is insane, guys. I don't think we've ever seen this.
You know how, like, I saw a tweet, like, it's not like he knew, like 2-3 days ago, like, this might happen. Because he literally tweeted, like, the Raiders, like, suck. Like, they blow. And now he's coaching against them this week.
I know. That's crazy. Also, if you're Jeff Saturday and Jim Irsay calls you, what are you thinking? Like, you got the right person? You know what I mean?
Why? I want to know why Irsay's like, you know who we need to call? Call somebody. Get
you
Jeff
know
on the phone.
what? Call me crazy. But at this point, why not get Peyton Manning?
I was gonna say, did Peyton Manning say no? Like,
right?
Actually, maybe Peyton has his Manning cash. He's at home chilling. He doesn't want to do this shit.
And why does he want the stress? This is insane. So for the rest of the season, the Colts will be led by a former center with no coaching experience. Meanwhile, the whole coaching staff. Oh, did you see this stat or this tidbit?
I would have left.
You know, none of the coaches on staff have ever called offensive plays.
Yes, because I seem like that's one of his biggest decisions now for Jeff. Who's he going to assign that maybe he'll call plays?
Maybe this is
Peyton at home.
Insane.
Bro, if I'm those coaches, I'm pissed. Like I literally walk out. I'm like, this guy has no coaching experience.
Yeah.
He coached 2 years ago in high school and had a losing record. All right, that's his only coaching experience. Like, why this guy is just? It's not like he's coming in as like an assistant. He's coming in as the interim head coach.
Yeah.
Like at least some of these players, and think about the rest of these coaches, man. That they're like, yo, we've been putting our time. Yeah. We put years in, just to be a coordinator, just to be, and you just bring this guy off the street.
Positional coach, like not even anybody that really matters. Honestly,
even the players gotta be mad. Like.
Yeah.
Why should we listen to this guy? This guy, like, he just got here, and he's like, it's literally
it's crazy. I don't think we've ever seen anything like this.
It has to be the craziest, dumbest thing we've ever seen.
But if it works, he's a genius.
It's not gonna work. They can't. They have no QB.
Yeah, it's not gonna work,
bro. I never
that's
thought
why I
I'd
picked
say
up Sam Bradford in Dynasty because he's gonna be starting soon. I'm not Bradford. Sorry.
Matt Ryan?
No, not Matt Ryan. What's their other backup?
Nick Foles?
Nick Foles. Yeah, the other white guy.
Foles.
Sam Bradford, Nick Foles.
Bradford.
I was like, what? Yeah, Allenger's trash, and it sucks because the whole Colts offense can't do anything. So, yeah, Colts are a disaster.
Michael Pittman is
on.
Jonathan Taylor.
They're all trash, man. I can't depend on
Pierce doesn't exist anymore. He just ceased to exist.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's everybody for them.
Yeah. So we were going to talk about coaches today, like who's next to get fired before we knew about Frank Reich. So who do you guys think is now next to get fired?
I mean, it's got to be Hackett. He's like teetering on the edge. The only thing that saved him was they beat Jacksonville.
I mean.
Dan Campbell. I don't care what nobody says. Dan Campbell's just a likable guy. They have shown no improvement. No, what have they improved on?
They just beat the Packers.
Yeah, who hasn't, man?
Yeah, we said this last week.
Yeah. Who hasn't?
I don't know. I think you give Dan Campbell another year, man. He was handed nothing,
I think you give him,
bro.
You give him the
this
rest
is what,
of
his second
this year,
right?
You give him the rest of this year.
This is his second year.
You give him the rest of this year. He has to show some improvement.
They've shown improvement, man.
Like, the offense has been pretty good.
They're the 32nd ranked defense.
Okay, the defense sucks. But can you name a guy on defense?
But they were the highest scoring offense at one point. for the better part of the half a year so
far. How many
far.
wins do they have? 1, 2?
Two now.
2 wins. No, you can't keep doing that. You gotta show something. You gotta show some kind of improvement.
I think they've shown improvement. Obviously, they haven't won, but I think they've shown improvement. They fight hard. They're not a walkover team. No team. You're not gonna walk all over them.
He's one of he's trash. Like that tweet I sent you earlier. He's just a likable Joe Judge. He's just a cooler Joe Judge. That's all he literally is. Tell me the difference between him and Joe Judge. Tell me the difference. He's cooler. He's manlier.
Dan Campbell is a man's man.
That's it. He's an actual man's man. Like that's literally it. Like no, I think he gets fired after this year. I
hope not.
I think that it could happen. I don't think that it should, but
let them keep sucking.
Detroit knew what they were doing when they hired him, man. They gave him a 6-year deal. They didn't expect it to turn around in a year.
You think Detroit knew what they were doing? When has Detroit ever known what they were doing?
That's not what I mean.
Got to Megatron.
Why are you giving Detroit the benefit of the doubt?
Well, they gave him a 6-year deal. They knew
they're Detroit. They're idiots.
Yeah, they're going to be more idiots if they fire him. Like, at least put some kind of consistency on the coaching staff, man. You can't fire a coach every year or two.
Yeah, because this is a good coach, not this.
But I mean, they're loading up on draft picks, so come this draft, hopefully they get some defensive help.
Their next coach has a better team. Yeah, I hope so.
No, yeah. I don't think so.
No, I think Dan Campbell gets another year for sure.
I think the next, you know who I don't think should finish the year or get next year? Josh McDaniel.
Hold on, before we move to Josh McDaniel, they might keep him till next year, and they're just going to fire him next year. He's never going to be a good coach. It's not going to work out. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, no, I can get behind that.
Like they're just going to waste another year with keeping Dan Campbell.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I think you have to give any head coach that you bring on, either you fire them like right out the gate, year one, like they did with Urban Meyer, or you give them like a 3-year period.
Yeah, 3 years of sucking. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
and then you fire him.
Then you fire him. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That makes perfect sense.
What
that way they can fully implode the team, and then you fire them.
Yeah. Whatever, bro. Okay, fine. Let him keep sucking.
He's going to get fired. Josh McDaniels has got to go. That Raiders team is
coach ever.
Yeah, that Raiders team is too good to be what they are.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you don't trade all that for Devontae Adams and
have 2 wins.
It's insane. It's really crazy.
Yeah. No,
so I don't see how he finishes.
Worst coach ever.
Yeah.
Both times he's been a head coach. Trash. So who else? Hackett. Trash.
Yeah, Hackett's got to go. Oh, Cliff in Arizona.
Terrible. Then he won't get fired. Yeah. I think he has a 7 or 8 year contract.
No, not that much.
No,
not that long.
I
think it's till 2026.
27 to 2027.
27. Okay.
28.
No, it's the 27. It is. But still,
he's just getting by because Kyler Murray is like good enough to win, but not really.
Not anymore. Call of Duty came out. He's 0-2.
True. He's 0-2.
I love that they paid both of these guys that suck. They paid Cliff, sucks. Paid Kyler, sucks.
You saw, was it 2 games ago when Kyler was going off on him in the middle of the field?
Yeah.
Telling him to chill the fuck out?
Yeah. Yeah, man. They both suck.
There's no respect.
I never thought that Kyler was good. I don't know why Arizona paid him. I think Arizona got nervous and paid him. They choked and paid him.
Yeah, because then you're scrambling for the next 10 years to find another QB.
Yeah, they got desperate, and now they're gonna be stuck with this guy that sucks. They're what? They won 2 games, 3 games?
I don't even know.
I think they won 3.
They're last.
I mean, they're in that division with the Niners and
the Seahawks.
Gino the GOAT.
The Seahawks. So
the best team in the NFL.
There's no way they're making the playoffs. Yeah, they're 3-6 right now.
Yeah, no, they suck. Who was in that division? Oh, the Rams.
Rams are done.
Trash.
I mean, they got the ring, but they're done.
You think McVay retires after this year?
I don't know, man. That's like kind of crazy that he's discussing retirement.
He doesn't want to actually coach. He just wants all these Hall of Famers, and when they're gone, he'll bounce.
Right.
Like, I can't actually coach.
I think after this year, Aaron Donald is going to be like, all right, I'm done. Because he was already going to retire.
Yeah,
and I think once he's gone, I think McVay's going to be gone too.
They went all in. They got the ring. But eventually, you can't keep saying, oh, we won that ring last year, 2 years ago. At what point does you got to stop saying that?
3 years.
3 years, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say 2 to 3.
Okay.
Yeah. You can say it now. You could definitely say it this year.
Because it's the very next year. But I'm saying, like, they can't be 10 years from now, like, oh, we won a ring, so whatever. I don't care if we suck now. We won a ring 10 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, you can still, like,
I mean, the Heat won a ring 10 years ago, but I'm not saying I'm not using that. Oh, yeah, we won 10 years ago, so I don't care what we do this year.
That's like the Giants not gonna be like, oh, I've seen the Giants win 2 Super Bowls. Like, okay, I want to see them win another one. You know what I mean? Like, but like Cowboy fans, like, oh, we won whatever back in the 90s before I was even alive. Oh, I guess I was alive for 2 of them, but still, like, they still live in those days. Is what I'm saying. Like that's what they hang their head on to this day. But
yeah,
Cowboys,
in a couple of years, you can't hang your hat on that. I mean, you always have it, but when you go 5-12,
so when their picks start rolling back in, they gotta forget about the.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like before this season ends and starting next year, they need to start just stripping the whole team down.
I mean, it's gonna happen
to rebuild and to regain the picks that they've been trading away. I don't know how they just have like unlimited picks.
And unlimited
apparently
money.
They offered like 2 first-round picks for
2024 and 2025.
Was it for Chubb?
For Burns. No, for
Burns.
Yeah. And Carolina said
how?
No.
How do they even have 2 first-round picks?
Also, why? You're not a defensive end away. You're not a linebacker. You know what I mean?
Because they won this way, and they think that they're gonna
but they need offensive line big time, and no offensive linemen on the market.
Yeah, receivers because they only have one.
Should have traded for Brandon Cooks.
I think they tried to. They were in on the Brandon Cooks, yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, you saw what they did in the offseason. They brought this bomb from Chicago, Allen Robinson. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who didn't see this not working out? You know what I mean? Anybody could have told you.
Everybody knew that he was going to be a bust.
Everybody knew he was what? Everybody knew a blind man can tell you that this guy was washed.
Nobody would have ever said he's going to be a wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
Ever.
Nobody thought he's going to have fantasy, like, runnings, right? Nobody thought that, right? Oh, Anthony! He thought this.
I thought that these NFL teams paying $45 million know who they're giving money to.
Sean McVay sucks.
Clearly, they don't know what they're doing.
He robbed them. He should go to jail.
Yeah. He's trash. I got called crazy. I was called a madman because I said he will only be relevant when he scores a touchdown.
You are a madman.
All right? But I was right, okay? So, he's trash.
Yeah, the whole team sucks, okay? Not my fault.
Yeah.
They really do suck, man. Look,
they're very bad.
They should have kept Robert Woods. And, I mean, Odell's
they won a Super Bowl, but they should have stripped the team now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, they weren't going to do that. Especially once Aaron Donald decided to come back, they weren't going to do that.
I mean, the thing is now this last game they lost against the Bucks.
To the Bucks.
I know. The Bucks are bad, too.
He's
undefeated since he's divorced, though. But after losing to the Bucks, like, that's it. Their season is pretty much over.
No, it is over.
There's no way that it was either their season ends or the Bucks season.
Their next 3 seasons are over already.
Yeah.
Today, in 2022. Next year's already over. In 2024 is already over.
It is true because
it sucks because they were good not even good. They were staying alive just long enough to not strip the team before the trade deadline.
Me saying it's over reminded me of like Michael Scott walking out to the office. It's over. And nobody knew what was going on. That's what Sean McVay should do. Just walk into the meeting tomorrow and be like, it's over. Everybody pack your bags. The season's over.
Yeah.
Speaking about somebody that is not over and has arrived, how about Justin Fields?
They finally figured out how to use him.
Yeah.
Seems like it.
I'm glad to see it because we thought that kid's going to waste his whole career and become nothing in Chicago. But they looked pretty good yesterday while trading away their 2 best defensive players before the deadline.
You mean their offense looked pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the whole team, yes.
The defense was terrible.
But the defense is also, there's no one on that defense.
Yeah, it's nobody. Yeah.
Okay.
So their offense looked very good. Justin Fields ran for a new NFL single game record.
178
yards, previously held by Michael Vick, man.
Steve, cover your ears. Chase Claypool is the new number 1 receiver in Chicago. He is. Give him a week or 2. He is the number 1. Mooney's not the number 2. All right, and that's just how it's gonna be. I'm sorry, Steve. I know you have Mooney, right?
I do.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. It's over.
Okay. We'll see about that.
Yeah. Honestly, early on,
he's a number 2 on a team with a quarterback that can run. Yeah,
on a run first team because the running backs run very well too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Claypool's going to be busy making TikToks in Chicago. There's nothing else to do over there.
He doesn't do that anymore, does he? I don't know. I don't even know if he still does that.
But it was nice to see Fields the last several weeks, 4 weeks, I think. I mean, he's been. Let's talk fantasy.
Been doing pretty good.
He's a top 10 QB the rest of the way.
What, he's already top 10 right now.
Is he in the top 10?
I think he's quarterback 8. I think he's quarterback 8.
Is he 8?
I mean, obviously it depends on every league, but I believe he's number 8 in like standard.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, he's at least fantasy relevant, at least.
Yeah, and I kind of like what the Bears are doing, man. They traded away players that are not going to help them in the next 2 years.
Yeah, but then they also traded for Claypool,
But Claypool can help them for the next 5 years.
Yeah, I guess. But they literally traded Roquan for a second and traded a second for Chase Claypool. I feel like it was just kind of like it wasn't the same pick, but it's kind of like Roquan for a Chase Claypool type of trade.
Yeah. Well, they gained a pick. I think they gained a 5th, but you gain a younger player and a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Whatever,
I think it's fine.
I mean, I'm fine with it. I like Claypool, and I think, like I said, I think he's the new number 1 there. I think he's going to have fantasy relevance.
I agree. He will be the number 1 because the first few plays were all him, like straight targeted to him. Give him some time. He'll get more acclimated with the offense, and I think he'll be more of a focal point.
How many fantasy points do you have?
I don't think he did much yesterday.
Oh, no. I think Claypool, I think he only had like 2 catches.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's his first game. It's not like my name is Jeff going to the system he already knows.
Yeah.
Claypool literally went to a brand new system. Like, you got to give him more than 1 week. You know what I mean? So, but he's in the number 1, and I love it.
Okay. So, one, I feel bad for anyone that played against Justin Fields, and I am one of them. So that was great.
It could be worse. You could have played against Mixon.
You could have played Mixon.
I did in one of my leagues. I played against him.
And Steve
I happen to be lucky
Mixon.
enough to own him. So
yeah, so Mixon just kept scoring touchdowns.
Did he have any touchdowns on the season before then?
I think he did.
I don't think he did. Or maybe he only had like 1 or 2. Like,
Let me check my amazing dynasty team. Hang on.
Oh brother.
Did you know I put up 213 points this week? Sorry, Will.
Shut up.
He had 2 previously, and he rushed for 4 yesterday and received and
caught one. You got this one. Yeah. English is hard. I know.
He had 1 receiving and 2 rushing prior to this game.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So he exploded. I believe he had the second highest fantasy game of all time.
I don't think second
for a running back. Maybe it's what it was. I literally saw it somewhere. How many points did he have, Steve?
56.10.
Damn.
What did Jamar Chase give me last year in the championship against Will? I think it was like 58, 57.
No, well, the record is 59, so I don't think he did that much.
That's still insane. It's a top fantasy performance of all time.
Oh yeah, I think it's top 10.
Yeah.
There's too much to look, but I think he's top 10. It's insane. So Mixon, amazing game. Fields, amazing game.
They stomped Carolina.
Tyreek Hill had a great game.
The Dolphins offense was flowing very well. Tua with another 3 touchdowns.
My name is
Jeff. Y'all know my name Jeff. Welcome to the Dolphins. He had a really good game.
He's the running back now. Running back 1 of the Dolphins.
Possibly. Do you know that Tua is tied for 4th in the league in touchdowns on the year?
That's dope. 15?
Number 15. He's tied with Lamar, who plays tonight, and Geno.
That's impressive.
So
you say he's tied for 4th?
For 4th in the league. First is Mahomes, second is Allen, third is Burrow, and then 3 guys tied for 4th. Assuming
pretty damn good.
Yeah, I'd say so myself. Number 1 passer rating in the league.
Pretty damn good. Very efficient.
Right. That's right.
How many picks does he have on the year? Like 3, I think.
Yeah, 3 picks.
How many does Aaron Rodgers have? Like 6?
Yeah, 3 yesterday.
Yeah. Boom.
Oh my goodness, Aaron Rodgers, where is he? Aaron Rodgers has 14 touchdowns and 7 picks on the year.
7.
An 89 passer rating. Let's talk about Mr. Aaron Rodgers.
Dunzo.
Who is
Aaron Rodgers.
Jordan Love time, baby.
You guys know their record?
Aaron Rodgers.
3 wins? 3 wins?
Yeah.
6.
Trash. They put up 9 points
on the Lions.
I'm not saying whatever you lose, you can lose any week to anybody, right? But
especially this year.
But to only put up 9 points, like that's insane. With a
against
quarterback that people like to say that he's in the GOAT conversation, because people have put him in the GOAT conversation. People have said he's the best quarterback of all time, which is insane. 9 points against the worst pass defense in the league.
Yeah, but
the worst overall defense, I think, in the league.
Hold on, you can't discredit the GOAT conversation. That's he's washed. You know what I mean? I think
he should have known that and retired.
So we're gonna count Marino's last year, like we're gonna put that against Marino.
I wasn't even alive.
Or yes, the hell you were. Or you know what I mean? A lot of these guys, Peyton. We forget Peyton's last year.
I wasn't alive yet.
Montana's last year. I mean, these guys. I'm not.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Peyton's last year. How did he do that year? How did the team do that year?
They won the Super Bowl, but he was terrible.
He got a ring.
He was good enough.
He won.
He was good enough.
I would assume he won some games, right? He got a ring. What's Rodgers doing?
Rodgers going the opposite direction. No, all I'm saying is that I wouldn't hold it against him in that great, in that elite status conversation.
I would 100% hold it against him because all he does is cry and moan about how they do nothing to help him.
And he throws money.
He's the problem
every week. Every week it's somebody else's fault. Every week.
That's true.
So,
all right, I'm on board.
You have two great running backs with A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones.
Well, I don't know if A.J. Dillon's good because that guy sucks.
Well, and whoever you put on your fantasy teams always ends up.
I don't have him, but I had high hopes for him.
I've called it the amp curse before. I've quit calling it that so much.
The curse of the amp.
Yeah.
The amp curse is gone. Okay.
It's back this year with a vengeance. Listen,
it's making up for the previous year.
Rodgers would not be the starting quarterback for the Packers next year, but I don't think he retires. I think he'll be somewhere else.
Where can he go? Indianapolis?
That typical.
They just doing the same.
San Fran, yeah.
If you're San Fran, do you want him?
Yeah, I guess. I tell you who they're not going to start next year. Trey Lance. He sucks, and that's literally the worst pick ever.
Thank you, San Fran, because we built our Pro Bowl roster out of that trade.
And if they do start him next year, he's going to be 3 years removed from football, coming off an ankle injury. He's a mobile quarterback. Yeah, he's done. And also, if they do well this year, he won't be starting because Jimmy G will be back. So,
and you have to bring Jimmy G back.
It's literally, he's the biggest bust, but only playing 2 games? Only starting 2-3 games.
Yeah.
So,
but that's how you bust. That's what happens.
That's what happens, dog. I'm cool with that because I don't know. I just don't like him. I don't like Trey Lance. I think people have overhyped him, like especially fantasy people, and I just I never saw the hype. So,
let's see. So, segueing to, let's talk about the beasts of the East. We have the best 2 divisions in football. Are the AFC and the NFC East?
All 8, obviously not all 8 teams will, but all 8 teams have playoff hopes. They do at this point. Even your Manders have playoff hopes. All right, even the Patriots, they're in the hunt. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
literally, these 2 divisions can each have 3 teams in the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely.
I think right as of right now, they each have 3 teams in the playoffs.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. The NFC East has the Eagles,
the 2
Cowboys,
wild cards,
and Giants, and then the AFC East has the Dolphins, Bills, and the Jets.
Wasn't it 3 wild cards now for each?
Yeah.
So technically, all 3 could go.
All 3 as of today are in the playoffs
on both divisions.
Actually, I think it's possible that 4 teams can make it.
I saw it. It was like, this might be the first year where we have the whole division. The whole entire division makes the playoffs.
Because right now, I'm looking. LA Chargers are 7th, and the Patriots are 8th on the bubble. So it's technically possible.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
That's
because
crazy.
The thing is that the division beats each other up.
Yeah.
Right.
So
and the NFC East still has a lot of games left. Like, we got to play the Manders twice. We still got to play the Eagles twice. We have 1 game against the Cowboys left. So
yeah, we play you back to back too.
No, back
For
to back.
real?
We play you. We go on a bye week, and then we play you again.
Oh, wow.
You guys go back to back. We have a game in between. Yeah. So
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't think I've ever seen that either. I don't understand how that's.
Y'all really trying to lose back to back, huh? Damn, that's crazy. So
it's okay, so guys, we're gonna end Philly's winning streak.
Either the Commanders or the Giants are gonna end that streak. It's happening.
We did it to Pittsburgh. We're gonna do it to Philly.
Oh, you did.
Heard it here first.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna be. It won't. I don't know if the Eagles play the Cowboys yet. Like again, I don't know. But it's gonna be either the Giants or the Commanders. That's just the way it goes.
So, guys, who is the best team in the NFC?
Excuse me. The Seahawks. They are.
Yeah. I don't think I can really argue with that.
You just forget about Philly?
I said what I said.
What about Philly?
Do you not think that Philly is as good as they seem?
No.
Pretenders.
I think they're contenders, but I don't know. I
have
a feeling about the Seahawks. I feel like the Seahawks are they're very well coached, obviously, and they're playing both sides of the ball right now. Like they're just a really good team. It's not just offense, it's not just defense. It's literally both, and everything. Running game, you name it.
I think we're forgetting a team up north, the Minnesota Vikings.
No,
they are 7-1.
Yeah, it's the Vikings.
But Kirk Cousins will choke.
As long as they don't play in prime time, Kirk Cousins can win 10 Super Bowls, okay?
It's the Vikings, all right? Like, nobody's worried about the Vikings.
Dalvin Cook's going to get hurt before the season ends. Kirk Cousins going to choke when it matters. We've seen this before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Ab.
I'm just saying.
How about in the AFC?
Forget about that. In the AFC?
Best team overall.
No, I'm going to say the Chiefs.
Not with that defense.
I know they struggled yesterday, but
I actually think the AFC doesn't have a best team.
You know what, Kenny? I call you crazy, but you are on point with that comment, and I'm going to tell you why.
Okay. All right.
Because I truly believe that you're right. The Buffalo Bills are not like
and now Josh Allen's hurt. Josh Allen's hurt now.
Now Josh Allen's hurt. KC's defense is trash, right? They're not good. Who?
Name me the top teams right now as they stand.
Bills, Chiefs, Ravens, Titans, Jets, Dolphins.
Ravens defense is trash.
No, yeah.
The Titans, I don't even know how they have a record like they do.
What are they doing there?
They just do this. Their run defense is amazing.
Yeah. And their run offense is amazing.
They've only given up. It's only been one game where they've given up more than 100 rushing yards, and it was week 1 to the Giants. They gave up like 230 rushing yards, and that's it. Like their rushing defense is amazing. So who else after the Titans?
Jets, Dolphins.
The Jets might be the best team if it wasn't for Wilson.
Well,
I kind of agree with Kenny. The Jets are really good.
I think the Jets have maybe the best defense in the league. They're top 5.
They might not have the best roster in the league.
They have the best team in the league. And Zach Wilson actually played well. He played better for Zach Wilson yesterday.
I'll tell you what. We played the Jets, I think, last week of the season. We're going to kill them.
Yeah, because they're going to be resting all their starters for the playoffs.
They're not going to be resting their starters. They're going to be fighting just like us. I do think the defense is legit, but that offense does not scare me, especially now that Breece Hall is out. So I'm saying that the best 3 teams in the AFC.
The offense was pretty good yesterday.
The best 3 teams in the AFC are the Chiefs, Bills, and Dolphins. You heard it here. No. Call me crazy. If Tua didn't get hurt, we guarantee win at least 1 or 2 of that out of the 3 he lost.
Okay, listen.
Yeah,
last 2 weeks, you guys gave up 60 points to the Lions and the Bears. All right? Lions and the Bears put up 60 on you guys.
We put up more. We won.
Yeah, against those things. When you face a good offense, it's not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, but it could happen. Our offense can keep up with anybody.
The defense is terrible.
The defense, but there are no good defenses.
Philly, Jets.
Oh, okay, fine. The Jets. Yeah, but we held Buffalo to 17 points as well.
Seahawks defense is pretty good.
We just forgot that.
Seahawks. I'm telling you, they might be the best team, man. Like overall team, like them or the Eagles. That's it.
I'll tell you what about Seattle. Their draft class might be the best class of the year of the league.
What about the Jets?
You're insane. It's not even close. It's the Jets. The Jets.
Sauce Gardner.
Yeah, no, the Garrett Wilson, Jermaine
He has
Johnson.
his own sauce at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Brees Hall before he went down. Like
Okay,
they literally have 5 guys that could finish as the top 5 rookies.
Same thing with the Seahawks, man.
No, because
they just had the offensive and defensive rookie of the month.
But their rookies, besides maybe Walker, is not in that conversation with the whole Jets.
Because
their DBs are really good though.
Because you don't know who they like. Not you, but like because they're not sexy positions. Both of their offensive linemen. Okay,
hey, it's 2022. Okay.
Yeah, come on, man. You mean by sexy?
Sorry, they're not all receivers and defensive ends. Their rookie class, their 2 offensive linemen are studs. Kenneth Walker, that man's going insane.
No,
and then I'm not saying it's not good.
No, it's really good. It's a really good class. It's still not better than the Jets.
Second best.
Yeah, second best. Okay. The Jets freaking drafted 5 Hall of Famers apparently.
Apparently, man.
Like Sauce Gardner came in rookie year, and he might be the best cornerback in the league already. Actually, he probably is.
There were people discussing should they start Stephon Diggs against him. First of all, yes, you do. But God, Sauce is legit, man.
Lost in the sauce.
I think I saw a stat going into yesterday's game that said that on average he only allows 0.25 yards per play for the receivers that he covers.
He's amazing. It's insane. And Jermaine Johnson's his name, right? The defensive end. He's been pretty good. He's been a little banged up. He's been pretty good. Brees Hall was amazing before he went down.
Brees Hall was so good.
Garrett Wilson
he's coming in. He's starting to.
Is he the best rookie receiver? Him and Olave?
Olave, yeah, for sure.
Him and Olave.
The rest haven't done anything.
I think stat-wise, Garrett Wilson is the best because he's the only one that hasn't been out too.
Yeah.
Olave hasn't missed any time. Oh, he missed one game with a concussion.
Olave died on the field. You forget that?
Yeah.
Jahan Dotson's been out for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Traylon Burks been out since the season started.
Yeah. Who else are we missing? Pickens doesn't exist until Kenny Pickett comes back in.
Yeah, in that offense, like you're not gonna have somebody shine.
Who else went in the second? Did Thornton go in the second? He was hurt too.
Tyquan Thornton sucks. Sky Moore sucks.
Wandale was hurt.
Christian Watson.
Christian Watson.
Bad for him.
Poor guy.
The guy can't get on the field.
Christian Watson has
Romeo Doubs. Yeah,
he's gonna break the record for most concussions in his rookie year, bro. Christian Watson has had like 2 already.
Yeah, that's
insane.
Romeo Doubs just got a high ankle sprain, and he's gonna be out for who knows how long.
Great.
Oh, is he? Oh, no, your team.
Yes, he is.
Steve.
He's on my redraft team.
I don't want to say it, but
all of your rosters have injuries. Shut up, Kenny.
Hemp curse. Yeah, but this is fun, man. Let's have fun. We can't have fun with you.
It's at my expense.
We're just having fun.
I built this.
If it makes you feel better, Amp, just remember about the whole Tyreek discussion that Kenny had with us and his trade that he made to me.
Kenny,
I'm washed.
The trade looks worse and worse every week.
I don't know.
God.
My team isn't bad, though. It's just literally injuries, like you said.
What was it again?
DeAndre Swift, mainly. God, man. I hate that guy.
Kenny traded Tyreek Hill for Elijah, who can't get on the field more.
Actually, no. Elijah played the entire game yesterday. Zach Wilson just doesn't target him.
Your fault for taking a Jet, for believing in a Jet receiver. And Dalton Schultz.
Garrett Wilson's a Jet.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, another injury. Oh, yeah. So
for the number 1 overall receiver in the NFL.
And I remember everyone said, "Oh, Tyreek's done. He's gonna miss Mahomes. He's having the best season he's ever had in his career." I think he just broke up to week 9, Calvin Johnson's record for yards up to this point.
He did have 3 games missing to him. Like he kept pace.
Yeah.
So maybe the Dolphins is just Tua. I mean, it's just Tyreek, maybe.
Okay. Anyways,
because Tyreek was doing this with Skylar. What's his name?
Skylar
Thompson and Teddy Bridgewater. So maybe Tua isn't that good. Maybe it's just Tyreek. Right. Tyreek's the MVP.
I mean, he is.
He might be in the conversation.
Yeah, but you know how it is. They'll never give it to him.
Yeah, they won't. But no, he's balling. But yeah, my team's literally I'm washed, and I have no picks. And yeah, Schultz has been out all year. Swift is a walking injury, and actually, I think Swift. Let me not say anything. Never mind. I don't want to ruin his value over here.
So let's end the episode with a little bit of dynasty talk. All right. So I'm going to throw out some trade scenarios. I'd like to hear what you guys.
Elijah Moore and Dalton Schultz for Tyreek Hill.
Yes.
For who?
So
Davis Mills and what was the other one? Davis Mills and Chris Godwin for
for
Joe
Mixon.
Mixon.
What was it? Chris Godwin and who?
And Davis Mills.
I guess Mixon, like you want it, but also like the fact that Godwin has been hurt makes it look worse.
But Godwin's always hurt.
Was he before? Like, was he hurt a lot?
He was hurt. He came into the season last year.
When I executed that trade, he was out.
But I don't know when that was. When was that?
3 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I'm saying like the injuries make it look worse than what it is. Like, I mean, it's still
20th.
a bad trade.
But also, it's super flex, and you know that Davis Mills is not going to be the QB of the future. So I don't know why that.
I try to tell you guys, Ebanks is overrated.
Ebanks, you heard that, man?
I hope he's listening. No, he's overrated.
What about if you are contending, right, and you need a running back? So what would you trade?
I don't need a running back.
Shut up, Steve. We're not talking to you. What would you trade for? Let's say Dameon Pierce.
I don't know, man. They got a tough task next week. I wouldn't trade much for them.
They have the Giants.
That's right.
You give up easily. You give up a first rounder.
Actually, Giants run defense fucking sucks. So
for real.
Yeah.
Would you give up a first and a second for Dameon Pierce?
A first and a second?
Yeah.
No.
Maybe just a first or a player.
Just a first?
Just a first or a player and a second for.
Yeah, I don't know. I would be more comfortable with like a second.
No.
A second and a third, or a second and a player.
Yeah, but you're not getting. No one's accepting that for Dameon Pierce, man.
Well, it depends who the player.
If I'm already contending, that I don't really care.
Yeah, but you need a running back. Like your team is good. You need that running back.
Like me and my other dynasty league, I am 6-2, 7-2.
You lost Breece Hall.
And I lost Breece Hall, and you know who I'm starting. Hold on, it's painful, man. I had Eno for 2-3 weeks, and that helped, not make me fall off a cliff here. But next week, I literally am starting Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and that's it. My other options are Eno and Khalil Herbert.
Oh, you can start Herbert.
Yeah.
He had 2 points yesterday, man.
Against the Dolphins, my man.
Yeah, exactly. That run defense is trash. He only got 2 points.
No, you can start Herbert.
No, you can start Herbert if Montgomery is out.
Let's talk. Let's talk after the pod. Yeah, it's Dynasty.
If Montgomery is out, you can start Herbert.
Okay, fine. Let's talk after the episode.
But if Montgomery is active, you can't start Herbert.
I also need a running back in our league, guys.
Oh, guys, look, there's a new update on Sleeper.
Isn't that awesome?
It tells you what their rank was on the week.
Yeah.
Can you see it there?
Like RB1, RB3.
Yeah, they were RB23 in week 1, RB47, and he was the RB1 in week 3 against Houston. Look at that.
Yeah. What would you guys trade for Kenneth Walker?
Everything.
My firstborn. Everything.
I have him in redraft.
You do.
Yeah, he's really good.
Steve, you might win
pretty good at football.
Just with Kenneth Walker. I don't know who else you have, but he's gonna win people leagues.
He has Kenneth Walker
in redraft.
Oh, okay. I think in Dynasty. I'm about to off myself. I'm about to jump out the.
I have Lamar and Josh Jacobs and.
Let me tell you right now, in our redraft and our Dynasty League, 2 firsts will not get you Kenneth Walker.
And Pete Carroll says that they haven't even cut him loose yet.
I know. No, I'm telling you. I already talked to Steven about it. He wouldn't give him to me for 2 firsts. And I don't blame him.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What would you trade for Stephon Diggs?
I offered you 2 firsts, man.
If you had Stephon Diggs, what would you want for him?
Oh, 2 firsts is perfect.
Yeah. No, for real.
I'm being honest. I thought that it was a very fair offer, and I wouldn't offer more.
But would you have accepted it?
It depends. You're like second or third last, man. No, you're bottom 4. You're not making the playoffs. So why hold on to him?
Because I'm not making the playoffs this year. Doesn't mean I won't make the playoffs tomorrow. Next week, next
year. He's in 7th place right now.
7th place.
Okay, so
soon to be less because he got waxed this week.
I did get waxed,
and by the worst team in the league, by Jeff.
Well, I literally had everybody.
No, but Jeff's 10th.
Yeah.
So I would have given up Diggs.
It's because I started Khalil Herbert.
Because you can build off of next year. I could give you a whole new team, my man. I have enough draft capital for the whole league.
Maybe I don't trust myself to make the right decision in the draft. Maybe that's why I don't want the picks.
I mean, you never really know what you're going to get in the draft either.
It's true. You can get Jamar Chase or you can get Sky Moore.
If I
got Jamar Chase.
And I got Sky Moore.
If anybody wants DeAndre Swift, he's available. You want DeAndre Swift?
Come
and get him.
I think you need to play more Madden Amp because I don't know.
Listen, DeAndre Swift.
I'm very good at running a dynasty team.
Don't worry, NCAA football coming out next year.
Yeah, it is.
Then we'll be back on. So, anyways.
So before we wrap it up, let's revisit this one topic really quick. Tua MVP race. Where is he at? Is he top 5?
Anthony?
No. Kenny, you go ahead.
We talked about this in week 3.
Mm-hmm.
Are you saying where is he in the rankings or is he in the conversation? There's a difference.
Is he in the conversation? And if so, where is he in the rankings? How about that?
I'll say in the rankings, he's top 10. Is he in the conversation? No.
Top 10 as in 5 through 10?
Huh?
Sorry. Top 10 as in 5 through 10 or?
Sure. Yeah, he's like 6th, 7th, maybe 8th.
Okay, Vegas. Give me your top 5 then.
Honestly, it's kind of like how we said, there's no best team. I feel like there is no clear-cut MVP either. Like, there isn't this year. Like, it was, at first it was Jalen Hurts, but it can be Jalen Hurts. It can be Josh Allen. It can be Mahomes. Who else was on that list? Let me look at a list of players real quick. Am I going to make the ranking? I just need the.
Oh, Herbert, no.
No, Herbert, no.
Take Herbert off any list.
Chubb?
No, you're not gonna put.
I'm not including positional player. Okay, so Vegas has it as Mahomes is the favorite, right? That changed because I think it was Josh Allen last week. Then it's Jalen Hurts, then Josh Allen, then Lamar, and then Burrow, and then Geno.
Burrow. I forgot about Burrow.
Yeah, and the reason why I'm not knocking. Okay, can he be in the conversation? I'm just saying he's not in the conversation because you can't go 10 guys deep in the conversation. When you're you go to the barbershop.
Oh, we're not going 10 deep, man.
I know. I'm saying you go
he's
to the barbershop.
He's 4 to. He's
hold
4
on.
through
Hold
6.
on. You go to the barbershop tomorrow, right? That's where sports talk happens, right?
I'm going on Saturday.
And they ask you, who's your MVP right now? Nobody's saying Tua.
I'll say it.
Yeah, of course you're saying it, man. But
are people on ESPN. I'm not crazy.
I think if he wouldn't have missed those 3 games and he kept doing this, and yeah, sure. But he did miss the 3 games.
The fact that he missed them shows even more how valuable he is. They went 0-3 without him.
But narratives matter, and like he missed those 3 games, and he has to make up for those 3 games lost.
The narratives matter. Guess what? His stats are better than people that didn't miss the games.
Well, I mean, I guess I get what Kenny's saying because he's saying, he missed those 3 games. He has to make up 3 games worth of stats in order to enter the conversation.
He kind of does, though.
But I think play-wise...
No, he's not on Mahomes, Allen, and who's
fine. He's not on those guys' level.
That's the conversation.
Of yards?
Is that not the MVP conversation?
Unfortunately, that's what they base it off of. They don't base it off of the intangibles or anything else.
And Jalen Hurts is in it because his team is undefeated. Like that plays a part in. Like, so I'm saying narratives matter, right? Like it shouldn't matter, but narratives go into the MVP conversation. Conversation is 3 guys right now. It's all it is. That's my point.
Fine.
My point. Tua is top 10. Listen, if the season ended today and they did MVP voting today, would Tua finish in top 3 MVP voting?
No.
Then he's not in the conversation.
Okay, but he's not the bottom 10. He's 4 through 6, man.
Oh, okay. He's still not in the conversation.
Yeah, I say he's top 5.
The question is he in the conversation? And you're not putting him over those 3 guys, so he's not in the conversation.
All right, well, Josh Allen's going to miss time.
Yeah.
Because of his elbow.
In 3 weeks,
and if he doesn't, his stats are going to
again in 3 weeks. This is an ongoing, like, he has been climbing the ranks. I'm not saying he hasn't. I literally say he's top 10. I'm just saying, like, if he's not in the conversation because if the season ended right now and you voted, he's not finishing in the top 3. So, like, we're just going to keep going and keep talking about Geno's in the conversation too then. He's not.
Let him.
Geno's been consistently doing really well.
Geno and Tua are in the same. They might both work them way into the conversation. But if the season ended right now, you're not voting for either one of them for MVP. Right?
No, because Mahomes is also we're also and I know that the voters and all this, Mahomes' name carries so much weight.
Narratives, man. I'm telling you, like it's
it's
not
same
just
with Josh Allen.
I'll tell you right now, man. If Tua, obviously we don't know because Tua missed 3 games, but he is only about 600 yards under Mahomes for first place. You're telling me he can't get 200 yards in those 3 games, like each? He would have. So he'd be right up there.
Yeah, and he's averaging what, almost 300 a game. He had 300 something yesterday.
Maybe, but that's the problem with Tua. Injuries.
Right.
A lot of guys. I mean, look, we're gonna see Josh Allen miss time. Are we gonna label? What if he misses? Yeah, I know we've never seen him. We
know about Tua since his senior year or his last year, in college. That was his whole knock. He's going to get injured a lot, and he has been. He's missed games every single season.
I'm fine. I'd rather the little injuries than him tear his ACL and miss the whole year.
Yeah, of course.
At least he's coming back. So
yeah, but actually, I don't know if I'd rather have that because little injuries is actually how you become injury prone. That's injury prone. A guy that tears his ACL one time and doesn't miss any other games, he's not injury prone. He tears his ACL. A guy who's consistently getting banged up, little things like Kadarius Toney, injury prone, right? He's never had any major injury. Just every little thing hurts. That's injury prone. You know what I mean? So, like Josh Allen,
Michael Thomas.
This might be a serious injury. It was to his UCL, right?
Yeah.
He's not injury prone. That's literally
on his throwing arm too, right?
Sorry.
It was on his throwing arm.
Yeah. It was a sack, a strip sack. His arm literally went like back. It looked awkward. Yeah.
He might not miss time, but if he plays, he's just going to be useless. He's going to be like Stafford.
The very next play, he rolled out off balance, just threw it 70 yards, dropped it right in Gabe Davis's chest. Gabe Davis just sucks, right? And he dropped it. But he literally did that on the move, right? Off balance with a hurt elbow. I'm like, the guy's a freak.
Adrenaline.
He's literally a freak.
For sure.
That's literally only him and Mahomes can do that kind of stuff. That's literally it. End of the list. Like, it's insane. So yeah, I don't say that Tua's not in the conversation just to piss you off. I'm just saying that he's not in the conversation. He's not yet. You know what I'm saying? And like obviously you want him in the conversation, right? You're a Tua fan, but he's not there yet. Maybe in 3 weeks we'll revisit again. Maybe by then he is fully in the conversation, or maybe he's out again.
So according to Kenny, he's not there yet. According to,
I think he's balling. So is Gino. Both balling. Neither one is
in the MVP nice conversation. To hear because you couldn't even give him his flowers last week.
You said you did.
You said you needed to see more.
No, last week I listened. I'm like, that was his best game. Did I not say that?
Okay, fine. You did say that.
I said that was his best game. Was it? Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah, it's been a long week.
I said
it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I said that after his Baltimore game.
Yeah, because that's what we were saying. Like
that was like last season, bro.
That was like week 3. That was when we were saying like he's gonna have to continuously be good in order for us to even consider him being. And
I said great. I was more impressed with last week's game than I was with the Baltimore game. I thought that was a better, more impressive game. So now he just has to stay on the field. That's it. Hopefully he can. Hopefully his offensive line doesn't get him killed. You know what I mean? I didn't watch the whole game yesterday, but I watched a lot of it. I didn't see him at least running and lowering his shoulder.
Like he did not do that at all.
Yeah, let's not do that, Tua. All right, you're not built for that. Like, don't do that, man. So, yeah, bro.
All right, guys. Another good episode in the books, guys. If you are listening,
real quick, with the narrative things. Another thing that hurts Tua, and I think it shouldn't, but it does because narratives, is even though he's balling, right? He doesn't have these crazy throws how Mahomes and Josh Allen do, and that's what everybody cares about. And it sucks.
He doesn't have the crazy throws, but bro, he has when you see some of these accurate throws, there was one he threw. I don't know how he fit it in there.
Yeah, but people want to see
insane.
People want the off balance. You threw it 70 yards down the field.
I think,
which isn't his game, and that's fine.
Think this season, Tua will do. He will shut up a lot of people with his performance this year. If they can win a playoff game, then that's going to shut up a whole lot of people. And I truly believe that this Dolphins team can beat any team in the league.
Well, anybody can beat anybody in the league.
Okay,
this is like the weirdest year.
Literally anybody can.
Football.
But I'm talking
you ain't special.
This is like college football in the NFL, where any week is anybody can win.
But I mean playoffs. Like if we can beat the Bills, we can beat
I think Tua has done that already to a certain degree. I'm just saying that like it's kind of how like in baseball, everybody just cares about the home run. Yeah. You know what I mean? Nobody cares about the guy that gets like that has a 330 hitting average. They want to see the home runs, right?
Yeah, the showmanship and everything.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like Tua was more like a Derek Jeter type. Like Derek Jeter wasn't hitting home runs, but he was efficient and everything else. But people don't care about that. Sadly, like that sucks. But that's part of the.
So you heard it here first, guys. Tua is winning 5 Super Bowls.
Yeah. So yeah, man, go Tua, go Daniel Jones, go Taylor Heineke. Yeah, man. You guys are promoting next year's season tickets with him. Just letting you know.
Yeah, you saw that.
And he's not even signed to next year, so I don't know how that's going.
Hey, you know who's 11th in MVP odds? Daniel Jones, baby. Let's go. Win the conversation.
There you go. There you
go. In the
conversation.
Some kind of conversation.
You know what? Danny's done enough to keep his job. I'll say that.
They're gonna
they have to
re-sign him, yeah. So
because now your draft pick's not gonna be good. So
he's like Fields and Lamar. Like his stats are not all in passing. He literally is running like crazy. Like design runs, not like he's running for his life, like getting like design runs. So yeah.
All right, fellas.
Tyreek Hill also in MVP odds. Saquon Barkley's also MVP odds. Like they're both up there. Yeah. I think they're the top 2 positional guys. So,
all right, guys. Thank you for listening.
Don't worry, Steve. Your time is coming.
It's okay. I have Saquon and Tyreek on my dynasty team, so that's all that matters.
God. And Eckler.
And Mixon.
Oh,
and Herbert.
Maybe I should sell. I should sell off my team. Why bother? All right, guys. Thank you for listening. If you are listening on Spotify, give us that 5-star rating. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe bell so that way you can get our episodes every time it airs. And take it easy.